One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football.
There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down for 24. So Washington State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Duggar. Here comes the heat. He's open on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They just keep firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anthony. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Zips are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. The sure hands, it's Hamilton. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Tulane's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Quick tempo here for the offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Turning it on! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Tulane right back to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit. But they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team gets... You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch play. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Akron Zips, squaring off with another team from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He'll sneak it. Past the first down marker and still running. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Turns it loose. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll give it to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read, fighting off the defender. They've got it inside. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Akron Zips offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Zips are on the move. Gonna look downfield again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Fletcher. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's caught. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Memphis offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about...
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Zips will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Temple's offense will get the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Temple lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Akron's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator.
Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry up. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. Guys, let's chat about Akron. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, there's...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for
After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to Akron, Ohio, in the home field of the Akron Zips. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Army's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a third down on the opening drive of this championship game. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Black Knights will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Zips offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The catch made over the middle. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, looking for his back. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Zips pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll try the right side on the toss. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Black Knights will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Zips will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Hamilton. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Black Knights looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On the option, it's Taylor. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Zips will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner blocked. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to Akron, Ohio, in the home field of the Akron Zips. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Krumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Arizona State's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush, the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Sun Devils will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Akron Zips offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he keeps it. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Zips bring their punt team onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
First down and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start off offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Butler. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Zips looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. One period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And is intercepted.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wide out. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the QB will try again on second attempt. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So first play of the drive coming in. They'll start at their own 49. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for some space. It's Brown. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. The shotgun running play call. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Important second down play coming up. And now the running backs got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Zips will line up to boot it away. Field it at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On the ground, it's Brown. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Butler.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
QB to the tight end for a completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. will set up a third down call. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. And the Zips will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Trying to convert with a sneak. As the first down is still going. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. And here comes the punter onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. The Zips will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Gets some space around the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Sun Devils are going to cash in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of light from this offense. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
First down for the offense.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Brown. Running through the tackle. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
20, Akron, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Zips are going to keep this drive rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the Zips will send the punt team onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The back's got it. Throws a stiff arm. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hamilton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. caught over the middle. It's Hamilton.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Moves the ball up to the 30. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Zips will have to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Single back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Zips looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. looking to chuck it again. And it's caught. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Zip starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Akron.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. He's still trailed on. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught quickly. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. The sure hands. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. What a catch! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Looking for some space. It's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. And the quarterback looking to make him play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Zips will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Grinding away with a running game. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fletcher. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Physical run earns the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires downfield, and he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.